everyone, once again here from Australia. Today we're gonna be leaving Sydney, where we've been spending the last 4 nights, and we're heading to the famous Blue Mountains, which I think is around an hour 30 minutes driving there. That's what Google Maps says. And we're gonna be spending 1 night there in a town called Katumba. If you've been watching our previous videos, you'll know that we've had some pretty bad rainy weather, and the forecast for the Blue Mountains is also not so great. So yeah, just hoping that we at least get the good views, because there's lots of viewpoints there, and either way there's lots of trails and waterfalls we can do, so that'll be good anyway. So we have arrived in the Blue Mountains. It's pretty much just one big motorway all the way here, and the viewpoints are all covered at the moment. You can't see anything, so we're doing one of the treks. We're gonna do the Darwins Walk, because apparently he did this walk in 1836, the famous naturalist. And this park where the trail starts is called Wilson's Park. That's the starting point. Also got another walk there, Grand Cliff Top Walk. There's loads of different ones, you can join them together too. There we go, Darwins Walk. Grade 3 medium, time 1 hour, 2.4 kilometers. That other trek, the Grand Cliff Top Walk, it's a lot bigger. It's actually a 2-day walk. So 5 to 7 hours one day, 4 to 5 the next. That does the whole thing. I think we're just doing like this part. It's a very nice walk so far. We're constantly at the side of this little stream. The sign back there said that this goes into a lake which provides the water for Sydney, a really huge lake. And here in the Blue Mountains they also have the cockatoos, like we were seeing in the Royal National Park in the last video. Didn't know that we'd be seeing them up here too. The trail is also nice because there's ferns everywhere. Might actually be the most ferns that we've ever seen. That one looks cool.
Yeah, everything is so green, like very vibrant.
Got a tiny little waterfall here.
It's just a slide.
Yeah.
Slide down.
Looks like you could probably slide down there. So that sucks, all of a sudden the trail ended. I think it's under repair. So me and Carol are heading back to get the car, and we're gonna drive somewhere else to do some other trails. Got a nice little church there, St. Andrew's Church.
Autumn colors.
Yeah, I like the autumn colors. Really nice neighborhood here. We're going back on the main road that we parked on. Past loads of nice little houses. Nice, so we got lucky. The weather has opened quite a lot for this viewpoint. I think it's called Jameson Lookout. Yeah, it is. We weren't even sure if we were going to be able to see any of this at all. Yes, you can kind of see everything down there. The cool orange rocks. I think there's also some lookouts for a waterfall that's down there. Might see if we can see that. Now we've got the Wentworth Falls lookout. Oh yeah, this is a way better view. It's completely open now.
Just a little bit of the waterfall.
Down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be heading down there though. Gotta make the most of the good weather. Don't wanna leave it for tomorrow and then have bad weather.
I can't believe it's actually sunny. Well, this side, anyway.
Yeah, neither can I. So this is Fletcher's Lookout. No way, so that's only the top part of the waterfall.
Oh wow.
It completely drops there. I think there's another viewpoint that you can go to, Prince's or Princess viewpoint, where you can see it from the front. We might do that tomorrow. Like we've been saying though, we're just happy that we're getting to see it like this. I really thought we might have been screwed with the weather.
The mountains are not blue, they're orange.
Should be called Orange Mountains.
Orange mountains.
I think I read online that that name is something to do with a kind of like blue mist. I mean, there is like a blue tint, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's something blue going on over there, even on the green parts. There's some more little viewpoints at Fletcher's. Yeah, you can see all the way down now. That's what I was talking about, the drop down there. I wonder where that other viewpoint is, the Prince's or Princess, whatever it's called. I think it might be over there somewhere, on the ledge.
Oh, yeah, I see a...
Like a path there down there. I think that's it. And then there's people hiking down there too. I think you can go up there. You can go to a lot of places. Cool, so now we're at the top of the waterfall, the ledge. So I only just realised, I think that this water is coming from that stream on the Darwins Walk. If the trail was open, we would have just come out here. So we're going to walk a bit down this path, not doing any of the big treks though. That's all multiple hours. I think we'll get some good views if we just head down here a little bit. 10 minutes maybe. Pretty crazy how they make all these walkways on the cliff edge carved into it.
Oh, wow.
Wow indeed. Yeah, I wonder where the multi-outer treks go. Seems like you're just going around here for hours and hours. I think my mum got too excited, she's just disappeared ahead. I haven't seen her in 10 minutes. Is she there?
No, I don't see her.
You don't see her? Oh wow, look go. There you go. Yeah, so it drops down here, but then it drops again down there. I wonder if there's any hikes where you go like all the way down there too. Alright, where's Mum? Mum's doing the 4-hour trek. So there's also another lookout rocket point, 100 meters. Now we're going up, not on that path down. All the trails are so beautiful. Not just here, throughout Australia. Everyone that we've done, Melbourne, Cairns, around Sydney, they're all amazing. Still no kangaroos, Carol?
No, but we have sun, so that's all I care about now.
Yeah, we wanted to see kangaroos on this trip, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But we will be back. Wow, there you go. Yeah, I think that's the best angle so far. Amazing. Have another final look on this side and then we'll head into town. We need to have lunch. Very late lunch. Okay, change of plan. We've decided to do the other lookout too. That's a 20-minute round trip. It is called Prince's Lookout. There's only one S. I just read the sign again. From the photos it looks like this one might have an even better view than the others. So if we had more time in Australia, this would be a cool place to spend like a week and each day do one of those multi-hour treks, or even the multi-day one, whatever that one is. The same as the Royal National Park though. There's so many treks there that you can do for many hours, so many more amazing things to see. Would be cool. Ah, it's actually covered a bit. The photo that we saw looked a bit different.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was a different
trek.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, cause I think there's a cliff walk down there. Oh yeah, the rainbow. Nice. Yeah, so before we were on that point up there, and you can also see people walking down there. Don't know where that trek goes. Goes into the trees. So we ended up coming to a pie place for lunch. Aussies love their pies. It's called Mountain High Pies. So I got a chunky beef steak pie. Is that a veggie one?
Yeah, spinach and feta.
Spinach and feta. And I also got a little like blueberry, what was it, cheesecake. Yeah, and then a kombucha, ginger and lime. Carol got hibiscus flower. So I don't know the price of Mum's and Dad's, but for mine and Carol's it was 36 Australian, so that's pretty good.
That was last week.
Yours was 36 also?
Yeah, 36 is 38.
Yours looks very different to mine.
Meat and potato.
Oh, that's all the potato on top.
Potato top.
Yeah, not inside. And what's yours?
Chicken and chorizo, very spicy.
So now we've come to another lookout called Echo Point, and from here you do a trail to a place called the Three Sisters, which is the most famous place to visit, I think. That's why there's lots of like bus tours bringing people here. I don't think a lot of the tours go to the part that we went before with the big waterfall. Many people also do the scenic world thing, where you have a railway, some sort of cable car. I think that's all the way over there. We have to pay for that. Everything we're doing I think is free so far anyway. Some more viewpoints down there. And on this side you can see the Three Sisters. So that's them right there. Like I said, I think we can still do a trail down there. Can actually see a bridge to one of them. I don't know if we can cross that. We'll see when we get there. So you can walk to that bridge that we saw that was joined to one of the sisters. Don't know if you can actually walk on it, it's right there. So that's one of the sisters there. The other two are behind. Won't be able to see them anymore from here. Man, it's such a far way down. I don't know like the height difference here. I think I read that the Blue Mountains are 1,000 meters above sea level. Yeah, I think this is as far as we'll go. It is closed off. Maybe it was too dangerous to stay under the ledge there. So you can actually just walk all the way to the bottom if you want. Big sister from here. Caution, walkers below. Warning, track is closed ahead. Golden Stairs is closed due to landslides. Still saw people going down there though. So it's time to check into our hotel, finally. We did drop our bags off here earlier, but we were too early to check in. It's called the Metropole. And look at this, this is pretty cool. I think this is a charger for electric cars. Yeah, I think it is. Could be wrong. I don't think I've ever seen that before at a hotel. And our room is $65 US a day, which is a really good price. Might be the cheapest that we've paid on this trip so far. It's a simple room, old room, but yeah, I like it. Over here we've got a mini fridge, I think, and we've got this to boil some water when I have a coffee or something. Tiny TV. Bathroom has a old style too, but seems pretty good. And we have a view of some of the trees. It is the next morning. We're just gonna go on a quick walk around Katumba. It is a bit of a rainy morning. I think we're still going to try and do a little trek. It's a bit noisy where we're staying because the train track is right here. So during the night the trains are passing by. And we had the natural alarm clock because the cockatoos, when it was like sunset time, or sunrise time I mean, they start going crazy. So just like our hotel, it's mainly all old original buildings, and this street is just all stores, a lot of food places. We just ate at a cafe here, had a coffee, it was good. At night there wasn't really anything open here though. I think only Domino's Pizza.
Yeah,
fast food.
There was a pizza restaurant, like Italian restaurant.
Not fast food.
Not fast food. Also Domino's. And the place that we went, which was really nice, I think it was one of the most beautiful restaurants I've ever been to.
Yeah, it was like a church, an old church that's been converted into a restaurant. So I don't think I've ever had a meal in a church before. Speaking of churches, got one here. There's quite a few on this street. Nice brick one. Street Art Walk, Katumba. It's a community-driven outdoor gallery. Already got an amazing one at the entrance there. I think it's just like the backs of the buildings of the shopping street that we just walked down. So this is gonna be our last stop in the Blue Mountains, the Katumba Falls, another waterfall. We're just buying a water bottle from here. Nice little building. There are lookouts around here, but yeah, as you can see right now, can't see anything. I always like misty forest though. Looks cool. Can barely even see the car park now. I think this is an old well. Got the cross there. Don't know actually. Yeah, I bet in the past there was water in there. Check this lookout.
Good to show you actually.
Can see nothing. This is how we thought our trip might have been yesterday. Yeah, crazy. Look at the cliffs there.
Yeah, it seems to be very high, but you can't really understand what's going on.
Can hear the waterfalls though. I felt bad for some of the people yesterday because when we arrived in the morning we went to that echo point and there was a lot of the tours there and you could see absolutely nothing. And obviously they've got to go at that fixed time, right, because they come by bus, but then they didn't see anything. Once again, a super cool walkway.
Yeah. Everything is so well made here in Australia so far. It's really impressive.
So this is part of Katumba Falls. I think just like yesterday, it's just the top section. And then if you keep going down there, it'll go off the giant drop. Yeah, so at least if it's all misty and covered, you can still see the waterfall here. Back in Sydney, we ended up staying at a hotel right next to the airport called Citadines Connect Sydney Airport, and it was $88 a night. The room was nice, but the best part was definitely the view from the restaurant and bar, where you can see all the planes arriving and taking off. This was the end of our trip after 3 amazing weeks in Australia. On our travels, we have met many other travellers that said that Australia was one of their favourite countries in the world to visit, and we can definitely see why. The nature that we saw around Cairns and around Sydney is incredible, also a great destination for beach lovers, and in the city centres of Melbourne and Sydney you have so much to see and do. When we come back, we definitely want to visit the west coast of Australia and the outback, but we could even revisit all of the places on this trip, as there are many places that we didn't have time to see. Let us know in the comments if you have any recommendations for the next time that we visit. Hopefully you enjoyed our Australia series. If you did, drop a like on the video to support us. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.